We'll call to order. Annie, take it away. Josh is just outside. He's coming. Oh, and maybe it's not Annie. Maybe it's Violet.
It's going to be me today.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, perfect. So, at admin today, we have myself, Violet Plummer, Andrew Chorney, Ann Hughes, Brian West, Emmy Bristow, Jason Emery, Jason Hauser, John Hart, Kyla Leonard, Mel Fisher, Shane Stack. And in 206, we have Chair Vero, Commissioner Strohmeyer, Allison Franz, Chris Lonsberry, and soon-to-be Commissioner Slotnick. I think that's the role.
Great. Thank you so much. Public comment on items not on the agenda. Consent agenda. 3 items. Does anything need to be pulled out? Or any public comment on consent agenda?
I will move to adopt the consent agenda.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This meeting's going to be done before Josh gets back in here.
Commissioners, it's Ann. I think you have a few other attendees on the meeting also, just Connor McCauley, David Erickson, and MCAT.
Great. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ann.
Just for the roll. Thanks.
Action items. Jason Hauser.
Good morning, all. This is a contract with L&C Customs. They are a mechanical contractor here in town, and this is a contract to remove and replace the existing fans, or the existing HVAC units with fan walls at the detention center. So this should eliminate all.
Talk about the fan wall for 3 years.
Yes, it's glad to have it done.
I look forward to getting a tour of the fan wall at some point. I would move that we approve the contract.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
We do need Josh. Well, Kyla. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I was thinking this was. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Kyla.
Okay. The one before you is for Celia Christensen. She's a current board member. She didn't get her paperwork by the elections office special district deadline, so she submitted her letter of interest and she's eligible to continue serving. So the motion would be to request to reappoint Cecilia Christensen to a new 4-year term through May 31st, 2026 to the East Missoula Sewer District.
Okay.
The old I didn't get my paperwork in excuse. I would move that we reappoint the individual.
A second. Any discussion on Cecilia Christensen and the East Missoula Sewer District? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Rural Fire District.
We had 2 members who filed the paperwork, but it wasn't submitted in time to the elections office for the special district filing deadline. Dan Cordy submitted his letter of interest and is eligible to continue serving. Dick Manahan submitted his letter of interest and is also eligible to continue serving. The motion would be to appoint both Dan and Dick to new 3-year terms through May 31st, 2025 to the Missoula Rural Fire District.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion on Dan Cordy and Dick Monahan being reappointed to 3-year terms to the Missoula Rural Fire District?
No way. No way. This is drawing a line in the sand.
Connor, Dave, that's a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah, thank you so much, Kyla.
Thanks to them for too.
Correspondence.
Yeah, so commissioners, you have a few letters today. The first letter is an item that Jim Morton presented to you last week. This is a request for a letter of support for the Human Resource Council's CARES Act Community Services Block Grant that they are submitting. This is their main funding for the housing assistance program that they administer on behalf of Missoula and the other counties that participate. So that's the first one. If you have any questions. Nope.
No.
Second one is, as you know, we've been working closely with MDT on the issues around Reserve Street and trying to get cleanup done down there. So this letter is a request from Missoula County to allow staff to go onto MDT's property to assist with the cleanup prior to high water that's predicted about 3 weeks from now.
So dumb question, but is this letter be emailed? Is it-
Well, it will go from Brian West to the MDT council, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, I would say it's not going via snail mail.
Thank you.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
So
Yeah,
that's,
thanks.
that's what letter number 2 is, and I think Shane is on to talk about letter number 3. I think that's why Shane's back is on.
Yep. I'm on, Chris. Yeah, so this is just a letter that basically commits the county to using $1.9 million roughly to match the competitive grant ARPA funds. So we're using our minimum allocation funds to match the competitive grant funds for ARPA for the Lolo wastewater system improvement project.
Okay.
So, and these are funds that you already set aside as part of the original ARPA budget that was adopted last summer.
And is the competition has not yet been had?
I think this is minimum allocation, so I think this is direct funding we have access to, right, Shane?
So this, it's for matching the competitive funds, but we are using our minimum allocation to match the competitive funds, and we'll use our treasury funds to match our minimum allocation funds. But we have,
Has the award been made already?
so the project has been selected. So we've been selected to receive the competitive grant funds, Josh.
This is just the match. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Job winning the competition.
Yeah, thanks, Shane.
Thanks, Shane. The folks
Thank
who
you.
wrote.
Strategic Alliance?
Strategic Alliance, I think, I don't know, Josh, if you want to talk about this since you've been
Sure.
participating in the
Yeah.
Strategic Alliance, so.
So, and I imagine this is around the crisis receiving.
Yeah, this is the letter of support for the
Yeah.
crisis. I can pull up the letter, sure, I don't have it.
So for you all, do you want to look, or I can wait?
No, go ahead.
Just take
Yeah.
a second, sorry.
So Terry Kendrick, who is working for PHC, has led the Herding Cats role for the Strategic Alliance for Behavioral Health, which is a whole bunch of organizations in our community that work on behavioral health issues. In this instance, she's attempting to get all these folks coordinated around standing up a crisis receiving center.
Really small.
It was a very short letter.
It's a
This
very short.
This is so exciting.
I didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to talk if you were reading.
No, it's very short. I didn't realize how
So-
short it was.
so
This is so critical.
So crisis receiving, this is, let's say, our mobile support team or NPD or the sheriff's office were to run into someone who was under the influence of something such that doing a proper mental health evaluation would be really difficult. Bringing this person to ER or to jail may not always be appropriate. Really, what they would need is a place to relax and let what's in their system go out of their system. They would be coming along voluntarily, and 23 hours and 59 minutes later, they would be much more available to having a proper type of evaluation and hearing other options for services in the community. These sorts of places exist in other communities, other cities, other counties in our state, and most notably Yellowstone County. And they've really seen a great reduction in use of the jail or emergency room for people who that is not quite suited for. So this is a hole in our community that this effort could fill. And to bring up the Strategic Alliance, not just because we're supporting them, but this is only possible because all of these behavioral health organizations have come together to work together, share responsibility to make this happen. No one entity could pull it off. And we're getting it started primarily with our other ones.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Those are the 4 letters that you have today.
Okay,
Was correspondence.
Some good letters.
yeah. Any discussion items? Coming events, invitations,
You have your field trip today.
field trip
Yeah,
today?
big fits. So it's
Yeah.
such a positive, good thing.
Exciting.
Okay, well, I think this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, everyone. 11 minutes.
Any questions?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Are there any questions? Okay, see you none. Everyone have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you all.